Hi, welcome to Forex in 4. I'm Mike Conlon for FXEDU, and in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you the highlights of where the action is in today's Forex market. So let's get started. Good morning. Today is Friday, March 26, 2010. This morning we're talking about the crisis being averted. Well, at least for now. Earlier in Europe, EU members came out and they said they've come up with a resolution for what to do about the Greece problem. Now, it's important to remember that there's actually not a problem yet with the debt. I mean, Greece is trying to take measures and you know, they're trying to get their stuff figured out. But in the event that they looks like they're going to default, this is what the measures are about. So it was sort of like, who's going to bail these guys out? So they finally came to an agreement, and with Germany leading the way, they said, well, go to the IMF, and if you need extra, you know, the other EU members will become the lender of last resort. Well, you know, that sort of solves the problem. It guarantees the debt, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really speak to the structural problems there in the Eurozone. The other thing to be concerned about is that, you know, what's this going to mean for the other pigs countries? Like Portugal just had its debt downgraded the other day. You've got Ireland, Spain that are also in trouble. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. If somebody comes out of the woodwork looking for you know, same sort of deal, this could send a snowball effect into the euro. But for now, the euro's higher. Has been beaten up pretty bad as of late. Also this morning we got U.S. GDP figures came in 5.6% annualized, which was less than the expectation of 5.9%, but nevertheless was the highest reading that we've seen in almost 6 years. Now, you know, on the surface this looks pretty good, but remember we had this massive stimulus program that went into effect, and a lot of people think, you know, hey, once this government money goes away, we're going to see what grounds the economy's really sitting on. So that's what's happening. So we've seen some a little bit of a reversal this morning. It looked like today was going to be a sort of a risk-taking day, but a lot of the riskier assets are giving back earlier gains to the dollar, which is strengthening right now. So let's take a look. Right here we're looking at the Kiwi dollar on the 5-minute chart. As you can see earlier, it had been higher, and now it's selling off a bit. Now the Kiwi was higher last night. They came out with their net exports numbers and their trade surplus. So their trade surplus widened. They've gained in exports, and actually China surpassed the U.S. as New Zealand's second largest export market. So that's a good sign for the Kiwi. We talk about, you know, interest rate differentials, and perhaps interest rates will be going up in New Zealand soon. But one of the other things weighing on the market this morning is the news that there's a possibility that China is going to allow its yuan to fluctuate. Meaning, you know, when I say fluctuate, let's be honest, it's going to appreciate. It's not going down from here. So there's a possibility that if that occurs, that could, you know, if their yuan appreciates too much, now they're not going to let it go, you know, just gangbusters. They'll do this in slow measures. But if it appreciates too much, then it's going to make imports to China more expensive. So that could hurt countries like New Zealand and Australia. As you see up here, the Aussies are already down from it, and it looks like the Kiwi's rolling over as well. It's already down against Japanese yen. So that's the other thing we want to take a look at. Japanese yen. Japanese yen, wow, that's a nice reversal. I didn't see that one coming. The dollar was higher this morning. Based on the CPI figures that came out in Japan. They were as expected, but they're showing deflation. Looks like, wow, we had a nice little reversal here. You can see it on a technical move. You got stochastics crossing down here through the 80 mark, and it looks like it's moving down. So it looks like we're moving a little bit towards risk aversion today. Perhaps the unwind of some carry trades, which is coming about as a result of the China news. But, you know, there could be other factors in the market. Plus, going into a weekend, you know, people don't always like to hold risky assets over the weekend. So that's what's happening here. Last one we want to look at is Euro USD. Again, we're looking at the 5-minute chart. It got as high as just over 134, and it's pulled back a little bit. So that's what's happening today. Keep your eyes out to, you know, this weekend's going to be interesting. See if anything pops up. But other than that, we'll see you Monday. Good trading to all. As always, be sure to check out the written blog at www.fxedu.com to get complete coverage of today's Forex market. If you would like to learn more about how to trade the Forex market from professionals like myself, be sure to check out our affordable Forex trading courses. And if you're already a seasoned professional or aspire to be one, ask us how we can help you achieve your Forex goals. Go to www.fxedu.com to get started today.